Welcome back to the Band Guide. I'm your band guy, Colin, and this is another 5-minute GarageBand expert where I'm bringing you 30 tips and tricks for mixing and recording in GarageBand in 30 days. Today is actually my birthday, and for my birthday, I want to give you a gift. I want to give you my absolute favorite swell and bass bomb. I use a swell and bass bomb all the time when I'm producing music. Producing is a little bit different than just recording and mixing. It's kind of just sweetening the song that you've already created. Adding little bits that add interest for the listener, pull them forward, really help move the song forward. And a swell and a bass bomb are an awesome way to do that. So a swell is basically just something that swells in, and it's adding a little bit of tension, cueing the listener like, hey, listen to what's coming up next. And then a bass bomb is my favorite way to just add impact in that next section to really resolve and really make it worth that swell that we just had right before it. I use them in conjunction a lot, but I also use them independently. I'll show you a couple of examples of that in a moment. Let's listen to these in this context of this song. This is not a full mix. These are just more or less raw tracks, but I wanted to show you kind of how they sound in the midst of a song.
Trying hard to let you in, so I'm showing you the rest of me as long as I can see.
Pretty cool, right? Let's listen to these in solo so you can really hear what they're doing. It's cool. So I have them, the swell kind of swells around a little bit, and then the sub hit just resolves right in the center, right in mono. It's super cool. You can use them in any genre. These are just clean swells and sub hits. So I use them all the time. I've used them in literally dozens of songs. I've used them in hard rock songs. I've used them in pop songs, pop rock songs, indie rock songs. I've even used them tucked and really, really subtly in singer-songwriter songs. So you can use them in just about any genre that you're working on. These have worked for me 95% of the time that I've needed a swell and a sub hit. And having them ready just gives me something. I don't have to spend time searching for a swell and a sub hit. If I know I'm looking for that tension in the song that I'm producing, this is just a great way to do that. You can just pull them in. So I'll link to them for free in the description below. Let's look at a couple of other ways that we can use them though. So we've used them kind of in conjunction where they pull together and then they resolve with a sub hit. But you can also just use a sub hit to add impact as you're going into a new section of a song. Let's listen to that in this example here. I love it. It's super, super cool. And then you can also use a swell individually to just raise tension. So I love to not resolve as a songwriter. I think it's just a really weird, fun thing to do. I think especially doing it at the end of a song, not resolving, kind of cues the listener like, hey, go ahead and listen to the next song because I didn't resolve this song, so it kind of pulls you into that next track. So let's listen to the way we ended this song with a big swell to just add to that tension at the end of this song. Right? It's kind of cool. It's just something you can use, but you don't have to use it like that. You can use it throughout your song and just not resolve it, just to cue into the next section. And then if the next section is big enough, you don't need a bass bomb or anything. You can use a swell sub hit individually. I also use this sub hit. I have it queued up on a pad when I'm playing live, so I can just hit the pad anytime I want that exact sub hit. I'll hit it live and it just hits the subwoofer super hard. People feel it in their chest. So you could use these like that too if you want to load them into a pad if you're a drummer, or put them on a pedal if you're a guitarist. You could stomp on it when you're trying to get a little more impact when you move into the next section of a song. I love these. They're completely free from the link in the description below. Be sure to grab them. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video.
One thing at a time, I can